aspects of Italian Renaissance life. This is part one of Sacred Hearts. It's called The Novice.
January the 8th, 1570. The convent of Santa Caterina, Ferrara. The girl's first night as a novice begins with a scream. It is midnight, the hours of the great silence, when to speak is a sin. But her voice splinters the dark as if she were being whipped by devils. If this goes on much longer, the watch sister will be knocking on our doors for matins, and no one will have slept. A recipe for disaster in a well-ordered convent. From my dispensary, I take the glass vial, then reach for another bottle, and add 2 further drops of syrup. But even as I rush across the dark cloisters, compelled by her voice, something stops me. It is the beauty, as if time has taken a breath. In the darkness, you can almost hear the rush of angels' wings. Well, maybe not tonight. God be with you, novice Serafina.
I'm not Serafina. That's not my name. I'm Isabetta. Isabetta!
You will feel better when you've had some sleep. We'll all feel better.
I will feel better when I'm dead.
I am Suora Zuana.
No, you're not. That's just the name that they've given you.
I look after the sick here and I run the dispensary. I'm here to help you.
You don't understand. I'm put in here against my will.
No. If that is so, you must tell the abbess.
You think I'm stupid? She won't listen. How much did he pay? My father, I bet he paid a lot to have me locked up in here.
Even if I wanted, I could not open the gates for you. It is the abbess alone who holds the keys.
No.
But I can, if you will let me, make tonight easier. Here.
What is this?
A remedy to bring you rest. It contains poppy syrup. They give it to criminals on the way to the gallows.
So what does that make you? It won't persuade me to give in.
My job is to tend your body, not your soul. Take it. The girl drinks through tears. It'll calm her soon enough. My father's remedies are swift and efficient.
It's not working.
Stop fighting and breathe.
I am no sleep.
She's fever hot now, but as the drug works, she will grow cold. I open her diary chest. There will be blankets, surely. It looks big enough. It smells of beeswax. Inside, a set of silver candlesticks, a velvet cloak, the luxuries of noble living. And hidden in her prayer book, sheets of writing. Poems. How did the Gates sister miss these? If true acceptance comes only from God, there is a kind of comfort to be gained from the passing of time. Hours, days, weeks, falling like thick flakes of snow, until what has been is hidden under the blanket of what is now. They will not wake her for hours.
Madonna Abbess, I am simply expressing my concern. I could not rouse her for prime or tertiary.
It was my duty to settle her, Suora Umiliana.
Oh, I don't doubt your medical skills, but it is impossible to bring God's comfort to a young woman who can barely sit up, let alone kneel.
Sisters, we are all weary. This novice was given to us by God as a challenge. I think it's safe to say that she does not enter with a vocation.
I saw it during the ceremony. She barely spoke her vows. And when we undressed her afterwards, her face was like a black mask.
And yet her family have an excellent name in Milan, one of the best.
Also, she didn't sing. She didn't even open her mouth. The voice of a nightingale, we were promised. It was why we voted unanimously to accept her. If I may, I would like to keep her in confinement.
But she's young.
It will break her rebellion.
Oh, I'm sure that with you as her novice mistress, Suora Umiliana, our songbird will find her voice in time for carnival.
As you wish, Madonna Chiara.
Suora Zuana, one more word. Dispensary business. it seems we have a problem.
She says her dowry was a bribe to make us accept her.
Oh, there's hardly a dowry in Italy that isn't a bribe these days, whoever the husband. Still, she's right about its size. I gather there is another daughter, younger. To marry them both off, the father would need a fortune. Oh, you look shocked.
No, I was thinking how little my father's estate must have paid. A trunk of medical books.
That was a long time ago, and you came cheaply. Though, as I remember, you too had your reservations.
A few, but I was fortunate. My novice mistress was kind.
She cared deeply for your soul. I still do. Is there anything else I should know about our troublesome novice?
Last night, I broke the rule of silence.
Then it is as well you were about God's business.
Thank you, Madonna Abbess.
Oh, one more thing. There's a request from our bishop for more lozenges and ointment. Do you think she could help you?
But in the dispensary I work alone, and Letizia helps me in the infirmary.
Nevertheless, the girl must be put to work in some way.
Is this my penance?
Oh, I see it as a gift rather than a penance. For both of you. For penance, you will forgo dinner tonight and eat scraps from the table. And now, I must speak with the girl.
Oh, sweet, sweet Jesus. Is this how it will be? Day after day after day of this, of praying and silence and walls and nothing else. Of my head trussed so tight in this cloth that my voice pounds into my brain. Because if it is, if this is it, if this is life locked in here, it will kill me.
Novice Serafina, I hope you intend to let us sleep tonight.
Madonna Abbess, when I spoke my vows yesterday, they were just words. They weren't from my heart. If a novice is forced into a convent against her will, she can petition the bishop for her release. I know that.
Do you now? Then do you also know that the bishop is an extremely busy man? Likewise, do you know that a convent kept awake is a bad-tempered place? So, if the alternative is a novice locked in her cell, too drugged to enjoy recreation, then, sad though it is... Are you listening?
Beaky old crow, mad pecking bird. I won't listen, I won't hear. I will sing songs in my head, and these nuns will never get inside me. He will not leave me to rot here. He promised. Oh God, as sure as the sun rises in the sky, he will find me.
That afternoon, the abbess sends the girl to me for a tour of the convent. Where last night she was all spit and fury, now she is sullen and heavy. God be with you, Novice Serafina.
And with you, Suora Jailer.
It would be easier if it was summer. As it is, the famous Ferrara winter fog drapes everything in grey gauze. We passed from the beautiful main cloister to another, smaller one, where dormitories run above the kitchen, bakery and laundry rooms. Despite herself, the girl looks interested.
Who lives there?
The converse.
Who?
Servants to the choir nuns. You will have your own to clean your cell and help you dress.
So how much do their fathers pay?
Considerably less than yours. Do you want to go back?
If I'm to be buried alive, I want to see the shape of my coffin.
In which case, pull your shroud closer. You don't want to pass out before the walk is ended. I show her the herb garden, the kitchen garden, the slaughter and hanging houses, the animal pens. At the carp pond, she stops and throws stones.
How big is this place?
The walls mark out 3 city blocks, and beyond the 4th is the river. Didn't you know any of this? It is usual to visit the convent before you become a novice.
I'm not the usual.
We are a community of about 60 choir nuns, 8 or 9 novices, and 25 converse. We're always busy. Prayers, music, copying, sewing. Even now we are embroidering the wedding trousseau for the Duke's sister.
So what's the building over there?
The storeroom. On one side it opens onto the river.
Locked?
Only the abbess and the chief converser have keys. The story goes that the chief converser sleeps with them under her mattress. When you stop aching for what you cannot have, it is not so bad. Married to Christ, at least every nun here has a voice and a vote in the running of her convent. Where in the outside world would a woman find such freedom?
If it's so good here, why don't they give us all keys?
It's time to show you the music room. What have you got
What?
in your hand?
Nothing. Stones. Big ones, small ones, tucked into my horrid itchy sleeve. I don't even know what I'm going to do with them, but at least I have something to hide.
Our choir mistress is rehearsing her new setting for the Feast of St. Agnes. There are great privileges in being a songbird here.
What? Like wings?
Thank you. The voice from Milan. Come. I have been longing to welcome you. What is it? Are you not well?
I don't sing anymore.
You don't sing? Oh, come, but you're cold. And after such a long journey. Now, listen to your part, child. And...
All eyes turn to Serafina. She stands taut, her face drawn and pale. Slowly she bends over, one arm clutched over her stomach.
No, but Serafina, what is it?
As her head comes back, I think she's laughing at us all. Then too late I see it. The mouth opens wide, and the retching sound that comes out is followed by an arching stream of bile. Drink. It will help.
That's what you said last night.
If you want to stop the sickness, I suggest you drink it.
I won't stay here, you know.
Are you sick again?
There's a throbbing behind my eyes.
It's the pressure of the headscarf. Who dressed you this morning?
I don't know. She had a fat nose and a wart.
Augustina, the butcher's daughter. You would do better to find someone else.
How do I do that?
You sing. Once she hears your voice, the choir mistress will organise it for you.
You forget. I am never going to sing again.
I could loosen it for you if you like. Would you like that?
Yes. Please. She says I have to help you, the abbess. She says you are a good and loving nun.
Then we must obey her. It is the first rule.
What's inside all these bottles on your shelves?
Remedies.
I wonder they let you do this. There's not much praying about it.
Oh, but you're wrong. This room is full of prayer. Everything here, every herb, every ingredient, comes from nature.
So did they teach you all this?
No, my father taught me. The rest I learned from his books.
Did he put you inside?
No. When he died, I had no dowry. There was nowhere else for me to go.
And what was your name then? Your real name?
It doesn't matter. It was 16 years ago.
16? If they think they can stick me here in this mortuary, they can think again. I am not the novice Serafina. I am Isabetta.
She looks me in the eye, and as she blinks back fresh tears, I would like to tighten my arms around her, to whisper how quickly wounds can heal if only the right remedies are applied.
I tell you, I will never settle here.
Except, of course, the process has already begun.
In part 2, Songbird, the young novice Serafina is struggling to come to terms with her new life inside the convent of Santa Caterina.
January the 18th, 1570, the convent of Santa Caterina, Ferrara. Gradually, the effects of the poppy syrup that I administered to the novice Serafina on her first night begin to wear off. Through 8 offices a day, she stares up at the great crucifix above the altar, while her lips no more than mouth the words. She receives regular instruction from the novice mistress, Suora Umiliana, and the work hours she spends in the dispensary with me. Yet despite the soothing dandelion tea I offer her every day, there is still no sign of that nightingale singing voice the convent was promised, and Carnival is only 6 weeks away. How is your voice today, Serafina?
Not here.
Water, scrubbing brush. It's time to work. Did you sleep badly?
I thought we weren't supposed to speak in the work hour.
We are allowed to when it's necessary. I know the office of matins is hard to begin with, but in time you will grow used to it. You may even savour it.
What? Being dragged up halfway through the night to a freezing dark chapel? I don't want to get used to that. I don't want to be like that vain mad bat who still thinks she's at court.
Soro Apollonia.
Every time she moves, she fills the air with white face powder. I don't want to get used to lumps of fat floating in cabbage soup. No wonder none of you looks human.
Wait until Carnival. You'll taste heaven. There'll be a special concert, too, followed by a play for all our female benefactors. Suora Scholastica is already writing the script.
At home, my sister and I said our prayers to the smell of scented beeswax. And when we were finished, our maid brushed our hair 100 times.
You will see her again. After 3 months, when you are settled, she can visit.
I doubt it. So thank you, Suora Jailer, but your wisdom is as comforting as the novice mistress with her beard.
Talk to him. He is waiting for you. He hears before you speak. Each prayer, each silence that you offer him brings you closer.
Ugh, the more she talks, the more I want to scream. She sits there, all squashed face and white hairs poking out of her chin, trying to prise me open. But I will not listen. I sing in my head the songs he taught me, the notes we shared. And she is nowhere. It is in my voice that I am alive. I will come, he said. Listen at night and you will find me.
Your prayers will bring you to the great joy of his love and the wondrous embrace of death.
Oh God, please bring him.
Today, the girl and I start our work on the bishop's ointment. We meet in the herb garden after prime, in a knife-sharp wind. You're supposed to be digging up figwort root, not stones. It must be harvested fresh for the remedy to work. By the time we come inside, she is blue with cold, and I give her a ball of ginger and molasses to suck. Strictly speaking, such refreshment during working hours is forbidden. But I need her full attention, if not her goodwill. His Holiness's afflictions are a delicate matter.
Ugh, Piles, how do you know?
Because he told me.
He told you?
When he came to visit, he yelled from the outhouse. The urine in his chamber pot confirmed the diagnosis.
Oh, you had to look at his pee. That's disgusting.
You're right. Making sick people better is disgusting. I can't think why our Lord spent so much time doing it.
And you cure his piles with those root things. They look horrible.
Oh, you noticed that. Have you never heard of signifiers? The power of correspondence?
Of course I haven't.
It's one of the great wonders of nature. God's remedies look just like the ailments they heal. Now, take the root and my herb knife. Careful. First we grate the figwort and then we heat it in a pan with pig fat before adding lavender. If the heretic Luther had found a physician to treat him early enough, he would never have needed to rebel against the true church.
What?
Grate every bit of it. Now what?
I can't believe you had to look at the bishop's pee.
As well as piles, His Holiness suffers from sore throats. For these, we make him special lozenges, because he also has a third ailment, only this one he doesn't know of.
Which is?
Venomous breath.
Our Suoro is better.
What, the one who keeps the yappy dog?
Once he opened his mouth to bless her and she thought she'd pass out.
Is that true?
Well, why would I risk penance for your amusement?
Did your father think it was good to teach you these things?
I don't know what he thought about it. He was a man of medicine. I was his daughter. At the beginning, they were stories more than lessons.
Well, I was never told such stories, and certainly not by my father.
Why? What did your father teach you?
He brought me a music teacher. You should give your lozenges to the old crone who sits next to me in chapel. Every time she opens her mouth, it smells as if something's died in there.
If you want sweeter air, start singing. Then you'll be moved. Now watch the mixture like a hawk. Unless it heats evenly, it won't cool to the consistency of wax.
Start singing. Not till hell freezes over. They may have my body, but they will never have my voice. And I, meanwhile, have a little bar of the bishop's ointment hidden in my cell. So waxy soft, you could stick your finger in it and leave a perfect impression. Oh, my love, Where are you? I have written a letter and wrapped it around one of those stones I filched, and now I tip my candle over the edges. Stick, would you? Ugh. The smell alone is enough to make you cry.
It is late. Before I sleep, I open the door to check for sounds from the infirmary, but there is nothing tonight. And that is when I hear it. Out in the silence, from somewhere on the other side of the walls, comes the sound of a man singing. It is a fine voice, light and filled with love. And as if in reply, there comes a second man's voice, deeper this one, but equally beautiful. My tiredness floods away, and in its place comes a feeling of well-being, a sense of man and nature, united in God's plan, and me here, now, receiving it. I should sleep. Tomorrow, the girl will experience her first chapter meeting. As freedom goes, it is not what she is used to. But she may enjoy some sparring, as the quality of another male voice is much on our minds these days.
But Carnival is only 6 weeks away. Why can't we ask him to sing for us in the Parlatorio?
Because I don't know if you've noticed, but this is a convent, Suora Apollonia.
My aunt is a regular at the Duke's court. The man sings there all the time. Women faint, she says, at the purity of his tone. And since we are choir nuns...
Do you really think our Lord would approve?
Suora Umiliana is on fighting form today. The truth is that with Carnival so close, the streets will soon be packed with revellers, and everything, including convent rules, will bend a little to incorporate them. I look for Serafina's face amongst the novices. She sits with her head bowed.
And anyway, it's not as if... he's not even a true he anymore. Not now he has had his removed. And so long as he's a good Christian, what harm can it do for us to hear him sing?
Suora Apollonia, Carnival is a living source of temptation. It is bad enough that we will have to suffer every would-be minstrel of Ferrara singing their lewd songs without inviting more of them within our walls. Surely I am not the only one who was kept awake last night. 2 of them, I heard, howling all night like lovesick puppies, and right outside our convent.
Just because we are married to Christ doesn't mean we have to crawl on our knees and grow beards, like some I could mention.
Sisters, as brides of Christ, we are beholden to keep his house in order. I do not need to remind you that only recently the good prelates at Trent ended their purifying of the church by directing their attention to the convents. While our dear bishop has protected us from the fiercest restrictions, we must not overstep the mark. A castrato in the parlour would be a challenge to nature as well as God.
It is a skill the abbess excels in, mixing the sweet with the sour. In contrast, Suora Umiliana remains stony-faced. As for Serafina, even she looks wide-eyed now, as if something inside her has lit up. It suits her, such unguarded pleasure.
And now, since we're discussing Carnival, perhaps we might turn the discussion next to the refreshments for our many guests. Suora Federica, you will be requiring extra stores in the kitchen?
We will need extra sugar, flour, vanilla, and those sisters expecting more than 8 guests must supply eggs from their own birds. Also, I will need more colouring dyes. Throughout the city, the marzipan fruits of Santa Caterina are famous. Suarazuana.
I will look through my distillery.
Most particularly the red colouring. The strawberries disappeared within no time last year.
Oh, they were delicious.
And dyed the mouths of all those nuns who ate them. But I have never seen so many crimson lips in the first days of Lent.
The red dye, the cochineal, I'm afraid I cannot promise you. It comes to us from the New World via the bishop, and I have almost none left.
Can't we get more? It will be worth it.
Oh, yes. We heard nothing but compliments for months afterwards.
And the little I have, I'm anxious to keep. It trades at exorbitant prices, and besides staining the world crimson, I have read it can break a fever. I steal a glance at Serafina. We have already spoken of this.
Fortunately, Suora is hard at work on the bishop's next order. I'm sure His Holiness will be bountiful in his thanks. How are you doing, Suora, with his remedies?
They should be ready within the next week. I am much helped in this by our new novice, Serafina.
Is that so? And how is her ailing voice? Well, we can only hope it recovers in time for the Carnival concert. Wouldn't you agree, my child?
Wouldn't you agree, my child? The old crow can threaten as much as she likes. Because I know he's here, in Ferrara. Last night he was singing outside the walls. Didn't they say it? 2 voices. Isn't that what they said? No one but my love can span all 22 notes from the bass to the treble and make each one ring like crystal. One thing's certain. Never mind the watch sister. I won't miss him tonight.
The whole purpose of the convent is to iron out the sense of the individual. It's a risky business to praise the girl so soon.
I simply told the truth. She's a fast learner.
The rebellious ones often are. Tell me, that first night when you were in her cell, did you find anything in her diary chest? Poems?
There were maybe a few sheets of paper inside her breviary.
And you did not think to mention them?
She came to us as a singer. I thought they might be songs.
Well, whoever wrote them had read his Petrarch.
What will you do with them?
Oh, for now they're back in her chest. But it will be better for us all if this novice finds her voice. In a few days we will have half the court of Ferrara attending Vespers for the Feast of St. Agnes. The sweeter the voices of the city's nuns, the closer to paradise that city begins to feel. Do you follow me?
I will do what I can.
Well, we will not be downhearted. At least we are not entertaining a gelding in the parlatorio, though from what I hear, his upper notes can make the chandeliers vibrate. And since the carnival singers are already howling at midnight, I've asked the watch sister to increase her rounds. Maybe tonight we will get some sleep.
Oh, sweet Lord, help me. I never meant to fall in love. I never meant to make such trouble, but if your father gives you a music teacher with a voice like heaven, what could I do? I know I angered you. I know. You let them discover us. You let them lock me away and beat me senseless. My little sister gets the husband and the noble name while I am buried alive. But is it really so wrong to fall in love through voices when you have given us these things? I have my letter. And tonight, when I hear that sweet voice, I will throw it over the wall. Oh, dear God, help me find him.
January the 20th, 1570. The convent of Santa Caterina, Ferrara. Another disturbed night. The novice Serafina is found by the watch sister trying to creep back to her cell. She's caked in mud, though where she has been she will not say. As penance, she is confined to her cell for 2 days with only bread and water, and papers are removed from her trunk. Once more, her howling reverberates around the convent, although this time no one is permitted to go near her. On the afternoon of the second day, Suora Umiliana spends an hour alone with her, and then accompanies her to the refectory. After she has been given a plate of leftovers thick with ash and wormwood, the girl is told by the abbess to lie down in the doorway. Not everyone stepping over her is as careful as I. Meanwhile, again by night, and somewhere on the other side of the convent walls, a lone tenor sings of a woman with cheeks like rose petals. Strange. In the 2 days without Serafina, I have felt, for the first time in years, almost lonely. Well, tomorrow is the Feast of St. Agnes, and I will see her again in the dispensary. Welcome. We have a lot of work to do on the bishop's remedies. But first, drink the tea I have made and eat the ginger. They will give you energy.
Thank you.
And take this.
What is it?
An ointment for bruises.
I thought penance was meant to hurt.
It is meant to help. The two are not always the same thing.
Was it you who told them about the poems they took away?
No.
Who then? My converser can't read.
No, but she has a good nose for secrets and where to sell them. You need to start singing, Serafina. I have prepared the ingredients for the syrups, but you are doing the mixing today. Be careful, though. If you get boiling treacle on your hand, it will take off a layer of skin. From then on, we work in silence. The smells are those of my childhood. If I close my eyes, I can almost imagine my father clattering and shuffling from the other side of the room.
Those things you said about me in chapter the other day being a hard worker, it was kind. I didn't mean to let you down.
Keep stirring.
What kind of man is the bishop?
He can't help you.
Before I take my vows, I can appeal to him. If I am put in this place against my will...
He is a reformer, bent on bringing the convents closer to the discipline of Rome. He won't help you. Besides, along with his bad breath, he is unspeakably ugly. His skin is as fat as that of a rhinoceros.
A what?
You don't know this animal. It's like a kind of overweight cow with armour for skin and a horn like a unicorn's. Amazed you've never seen one.
Why, have you?
In a book.
Which book?
You really don't know about the rhinoceros? What did they teach you, those tutors in Milan?
Music, song, poetry. The most beautiful things in the world.
From across the courtyard, the choir voices begin. Suora Benedicta's new psalm settings must be perfect for Vespers. It would not surprise me if the girl was singing every note inside the silence. She's certainly listening hard enough. I wonder why you continue to give yourself such pain. It must be one of the greatest joys to have a beautiful voice.
Songbirds don't sing when they're kept in the dark.
No, yet I have heard one recently. A nightingale at dawn, whose voice has the sweetness to ease an ocean of agony.
What?
Mind!
Ah!
Water! Quick! Quick, put your hand in the water butt. No, keep it there. It'll hold off the burn.
Oh, it hurts.
You are not the first, you know, to feel so angry.
I cannot forget. I mean, if you knew what I know, if you had felt what I...
Suora Serrana.
Letizia, whatever's the matter?
It's Suora Magdalena.
What?
I was crossing the courtyard when I heard voices from her cell, laughing, like girls. So I opened the door, and it was just her. The room was empty.
I'm coming.
I can't wake her.
I will bring camphor crystals. Serafina, you're excused the rest of the work hour.
Who is she? Magdalena?
The oldest sister in the convent. She is confined to her cell.
Can't I come?
Go and wait for Vespers.
But I'm your assistant. The abbess said so.
You are risking the charge of disobedience. Go to your cell now.
I thought I was helping you. I thought you were different.
It is fortunate the work hour is still in force and the cloisters are deserted. Suora Magdalena's cell door is half open. I have prepared myself for sickness, even death, but this is different. There is a smell in the darkness, sweet like a wave of perfume. It is almost as shocking as the sight of her on the bed. Her body is so wasted I can barely find the shape of it beneath the sheet. But her face, it is vibrant, eyes shining in a sea of wrinkled skin. And she is smiling, a wild, exuberant smile, as if she has seen something so wondrous that she has taken in a breath in anticipation of laughter, only to find it caught in her throat. She does not move.
Oh, sweet Jesus, he has taken her, hasn't he?
Is this how you found her?
Yes, but you should have heard the laughing.
Move from the doorway, please. I need more light.
Lord Jesus, take her soul. Lord Jesus, take her soul. Lord Jesus...
Move, I said. You're back at the door again.
It's me, Serafina.
What are you doing here?
I got scared in my cell. What's the smell? Like flowers?
I think she is in ecstasy.
I knew it. You should have heard. It was as if Our Lady and all the saints were with her.
That's enough, Letizia. Go and fetch the abbess at once.
Oh, I knew it would happen.
Come close. There's nothing to be afraid of.
I'm not afraid. She looks so joyful.
Here, take her hand. Under the wrist, where the great vein is. Feel it?
Yes.
See how slow the beat is? She can't see you or hear you. She is not here.
Then where is she?
I don't know. I think she has reached a place where her soul is as powerful as her body. She is alive and she is with God.
With God? How?
How, indeed. The girl stares down into the old woman's face. I know what she is thinking. What is it like? To be so consumed, so transfixed by joy. Is it really possible? Because I, for one, do not know.
Is she transported?
It would seem so.
How long?
I don't know. The converser said she had voices, but...
What is the novice doing here?
I asked her to help.
Well, it's not her place. Go back to your cell.
I can't.
You have
Can't with
email.
my hand. She's holding it.
It is true. I see it now. Where before the girl had hold of Magdalena's wrist, now the old nun's hand has twisted to clasp the young girl's. Her claw-thin fingers press so tight that they are embedded into the young woman's flesh, right over the burnt skin. Suddenly it is all happening at once. Even the smell in the air seems to be changing, as the old nun's face comes alive again. And the sound that has been held inside for so long comes pouring out of her, high and girlish, full of pleasure and wonder, far too young for such a wrinkled, dry form. It's all right. You are here with us, Suora Magdalena.
She won't let go of my hand.
Suora Magdalena, do you know where you are?
The old woman tries to lift her head towards the abbess, but does not make it, because now she sees Serafina's face. Magdalena's arm, a stick with a flap of crepe hanging off it, pulls the girl close.
Oh, my dear one, it is you. I have heard you crying.
Suora Magdalena!
He has been waiting for you, child. He said I am to tell you that whatever comes, he is here. He will take good care of you.
He is here.
This is Madonna Chiara, your abbess, talking.
Boy's love. His love is boundless.
Can you hear me?
But it is clear she cannot. She sighs, her eyes closing as she finally loosens her grip. As I help her back onto the bed, Serafina slides her hand away, but her frightened eyes never leave the old woman's face.
Some of the greatest families in the city are assembling in church for Vespers. What has taken place here is for Suora Magdalena and God alone to know. Any further mention of it would bring the strictest penance. Is that understood?
We nod in silence. Of course it is understood. It is only much later that I come to appreciate the timing of that afternoon. Vespers is the only office where the choir nuns can be heard, though never of course seen, by the congregation of the public church from the grille behind the altar. And this is no ordinary Vespers. As we slip into the choir stalls, the girl grabs a breath, as if she might be about to cry.
He is here. He is here. He has been waiting for you.
I know better than anyone, perhaps, that 2 days of penance will have left her light-headed. But now she stands stock still, staring at everyone and no one. Our choir mistress, Suora Benedicta, gives the sign to begin. In the beat of silence that is her cue, the choir's best songbird, Suora Eugenia, draws a breath. But before she can open her mouth to let it out, the voice of St. Agnes herself, ripe with youth, brimful with yearning, suddenly soars into the air. She can only have heard the notes once, twice at best, through half-closed windows. Yet Serafina sings as if she is flying. How can the strong-willed, angry young woman that I know have disappeared so entirely, to be replaced by this new creature, so consumed by the music she is making that she does not seem to be aware that any change has taken place? The service moves triumphantly to its close. Yet, as the last notes fade into silence, no one moves. Then, ripping through the air from the other side of the grille, comes a single voice.
Brava!
It shocks the abbess into movement, and quickly the sisters follow. For a moment, the girl does nothing. Then, just for a moment, she catches my eye, and her look is one of triumph. Does she not understand? She can appeal to the bishop as much as she likes. She can throw furniture and howl through the night. It will make no difference. Now they have heard her sing, they will never let her go. January the 29th, 1570, the convent of Santa Caterina, Ferrara. A few days after the drama of Suora Magdalena's ecstasy, the novice and I meet to finish the bishop's lozenges. Serafina has sung sublimely in every office, but when she comes to the dispensary now, she is shy, as if she does not know how to behave. So you have found your voice at last.
Yes.
And they have found you a new converser?
Yes.
Gentler?
That too. Suora Zuana, I want to thank you for telling me to sing. It has eased my turmoil.
It has nothing to do with me. The Lord has worked within you.
Yes, indeed he has. I need to ask you something.
Keep chopping.
That old woman in her cell, why is she kept there?
Suora Magdalena is a humble nun intent on her journey to God. It is her wish to remain in confinement.
What happened to her yesterday? She said, he is waiting for me. I mean, if she was in ecstasy...
Serafina, there is nothing to be frightened of. The things she said to you were full of love, her own and God's. You must be sure of that.
I do feel more loved. You've been good to me. Look.
What?
No burn, see? Not even any marks where Suora Magdalena grabbed me. And there was blood when I went into Vespers. Your ointment is miraculous. I'm completely healed.
Well, it seems our work is finished.
I have choir practice this afternoon. I am to sing solo in the carnival concert.
Yes, you will be very busy now.
I'm sorry.
For what?
That I couldn't stay with you and learn more. God be with you, Suora Zuana.
And with you, novice Serafina. A few days later, the convent is hit by fever.
He is here. I heard him sing the night they caught me in the garden, and when I lobbed the message wrapped in a stone over the wall, I prayed, "Dear God, let him find it." And he did. He came to Vespers. Then his voice echoing through the chapel grill, "Brava." It was all I could do to stop myself from shouting back, "We will find a way." And so I have put down my head and become a nun. And we must begin our plan. But the traps are everywhere. You have to be clever.
In a city that delights in music, news about a virgin songbird travels fast.
All the same, I am worried. It is not so much her singing as the sudden perfection of her behaviour.
16 years ago, you too were angry.
Is that why you sent her to me?
I think you know why I sent her to you.
I need her back in the dispensary. The convent is ill.
The convent needs her to sing. As you well know, after Carnival comes Lent. Our churches will be full. I cannot allow the girl to risk infection now. Will you have a glass of wine? It was sent for all the choir nuns with the Duke's compliments. You see, the girl has made an impression. You've done a fine job in tending the sick.
It has helped nursing them in their cells. But now Letizia is complaining of aches.
And how is Suora Magdalena?
I would like to move her to the infirmary.
It is her wish that she remains in her cell.
But she is dying.
Perhaps you do not know the history of our beloved Magdalena. Despite her poor background, she was once a favourite of the old Duke, a living saint, he called her. She was well known for her transportations.
I have heard that story.
Yet, when he died, strangely, so did her fits. Then a few years later, it all began again, just like the other afternoon. And there were also occasions in chapel when her feet and hands appeared to bleed.
And what if God really is talking through her?
Then he would do well to find other means. We are voyaging in stormy waters. From Trent, there's a new decree aimed at purging all convents of impurities or scandal. It is therefore wonderful for us to be offering the city a young virgin songbird. The re-emergence of a living saint, however, having ecstasies with no confessor to control her, would be another thing entirely. This wine is good. Smooth but deep. The Duke must be happy.
And now, of course, I understand. The subtle changes in Santa Caterina. The need for bigger diaries, to push the balance books into credit. The need for Serafina to be settled and singing. And the need to suppress all gossip about ecstasies. So, Magdalena must die in her cell. Politics are in the abbess's bones. And although I have always admired her skills, today, I make my way to the dispensary, and a shiver passes through me. What are you doing in my workbench? Oh, it is strictly against the rules for you to come in here alone. Trespassing is a reportable offence.
Then you will have to report me for it. I only came in because I wanted to help.
Help? How?
Are you well too?
I'm fine.
They're saying if the malady keeps spreading, we will have to cancel the concert and the play. And so I wondered if you had thought of using the coccinelia, the bishop's dye?
What do you know about that?
You told me about it. You said as well as turning the world red, it can be used to break fever.
You have a remarkable memory, Serafina.
So is it a good idea?
No, I don't have enough. And anyway, it's an untried remedy, but thank you for the thought.
I don't know why, but I miss it here.
I'm sure Suora Umiliana will help you. Now, if you're lucky, you will get back to your cell before the tertia bell.
Does that mean you won't report me?
Just go now. Go!
Oh, I can hardly breathe for the thumping in my chest. A moment earlier and she'd have caught me. But the bottle is safe in my pocket. Once I have the keys, I will be away from here. Oh, the music swoops and soars and dances inside my head. The best time will be carnival, I can see that. With so much excitement, the magpies will have too much on their hands to notice a single novice. No one will give a thought to the storehouse by the river. No one will spy a little boat waiting in the dark. And yes, the storehouse is locked, but all we need is copies of those keys. And what did Zoana tell me? The chief converser sleeps with them beneath her mattress. All the old dear needs is a good night's sleep, which is where the bottle of poppy syrup comes in. Only, sweet lord, how do I administer it?
Do I disturb you?
Suora Emiliana, no, I was praying.
You use interesting prayer books.
These are records from a physician in Verona. He dealt with an influenza similar to the one besetting us now. He believed it was connected with Semina morborum.
Bad seeds?
They exist within nature.
And on which day of creation did God make these bad seeds?
Perhaps I have not explained it well. I have a headache.
Well, I am only a simple nun. I do not have your education, but it seems to me that this illness may have another cause. God may be sending it to people and places where he feels he is not worshipped properly.
Yes, well, that can also be true.
So you too are aware of it in Santa Caterina. Once, Suora Magdalena had only to open her hands for blood to pour from her wounds. Now she is locked in her cell, though I am sure that he still comes to her. Does he not, sister?
It would not be my place to...
You were there that afternoon?
The last time I tended her, the good sister was sleeping.
Oh, I know you have a good soul. I see it in the way you treat the sick. But I fear we have failed you by not training your spirit to find his great love through prayer. I would have given much to have had you as my novice.
I would have liked that too.
Suarez, excuse me, Madonna Abbess sent this package from the bishop.
I am trespassing upon your work hour. Thank you for this talk, Suarez.
10 grams of cochineal from the bishop. Maybe more. Oh, it smells of far away, of places and people I do not know. Oh, I have the fever, all right. Oh, Father, I know what you would have done if anyone had ever given you the opportunity. Test every remedy on yourself if you have doubts, you'd have said. Be sure to note every step along the way. I can almost see you smiling. Oh, I only wish you could tell me how much I should use. Oh, it's bitter. The room tips. Look up. Focus on something you know. My choir of cures. Something is missing. Oh, if only I could remember what it was. Oh, but I'm tired and so sick. Oh, what on God's earth have I just taken?
Dear God, what's happened?
I noticed she was missing from chapel.
But the blood!
Suarez has fainted. I think she has the fever too.
This isn't the fever. She has blood coming from her mouth. There must be a wound inside her. We must get her off the floor, quick.
Madonna Abbess, I think she has swallowed some of the crimson dye and it has reacted badly with the disturbance in her stomach.
What? Why would she do that?
Well, she told me how her father had noted that it could bring down a high fever. She must have tried it on herself so that she could be sure of it.
And since you seem to know so much about her condition, perhaps you can explain to me what you were doing in the dispensary in the first place.
She lent me her notebook. The one that is open? I was just returning it.
Dear Mary, Mother of God, what is happening here? Novice Serafina, you are meant to be at silent prayer.
Do not disturb yourself, Suora Umiliana. Suora Zuana is taken ill and the novice is helping.
First the chief converser, and now our dispensary mistress. Oh, we are beleaguered on all sides.
The chief converser is ill too.
Oh, she can barely move from her bed, she's so weak. Oh, Lord Jesus, come to our aid in our hour of darkness.
Mother Abbess, I would like to offer my help. I would like to nurse the sick. I mean, I know I am unworthy, that I have behaved with gross selfishness, for which I am deeply sorry. I have even feared that Santa Caterina may be being punished in some way for my bad behaviour, and
Don't talk nonsense, girl. Half the city is infected, and our Lord has better things to do than to take notice of a puffed-up novice.
But, Madonna Abbess, maybe the girl is right. Maybe it would do her good to be of use.
Novice Serafina, you will go to your cell directly and spend the rest of the hour in private prayer.
Yes, Mother Abbess.
Afterwards, you are given dispensation to miss the meal this evening in order to assess the condition of the chief converser.
I will do my best to bring her comfort. Her cell smells of sweat and age. She lies there, swollen and red, barely conscious. No need of the poppy syrup after all. It is easy to slide my hand under the pallet. It is easy to wriggle my fingers until they touch a thick metal stem, then a wedge of key teeth.
What are you doing?
Letizia.
The abbess sent me to help.
I'm checking her pulse.
Under her mattress?
Her arms are heavy. Listen, she needs eau de vie and basil. There's a bottle on the workbench in the dispensary. Go and fetch it.
I have to stay with you at all times. The abbess said so.
Unless you want the chief converser's death on your hands, I suggest you get it now.
Well, I'll be quick.
It is done fast enough. The 2 keys lie heavy in my hand. One by one, I push the 2 keys into the pad of wax. They sink in deep. Don't rush. You mustn't muddy the imprint. Oh, soon I will be out of this place with all its holy madness. Maybe God is helping me, after all.
February the 20th, 1570, the convent of Santa Caterina, Ferrara. I blink open my eyes and ask myself how long I have been asleep. Somebody has lifted me onto a makeshift bed in the dispensary and tucked blankets over me. And as the room comes into twilight focus, I begin to remember taking the bishop's red dye to break my fever. Maybe this year the madness of Carnival is affecting even me. These are certainly strange times.
I wish I could see her. I wish she could tell me about her books and pour me dandelion tea. It's more than my mother ever did. The wax tablet is warm against my skin. If I don't get back to the cell, the imprint of those keys will melt. What's more, the bottle of poppy syrup is still hidden in my sleeve. If I make a mistake now, penance is the least of my problems. But I can't resist stealing into the darkness, just to check on her. You're awake. Are you better?
Serafina, what are you doing here?
I have dispensation from the abbess to help the sick.
Did I faint?
I think so. You had the most terrible fever. Oh, but you are cool. I bathed your head with the mint and vinegar.
Did you?
And I gave the chief converser a dose of eau de vie and basil.
Well, we will make a dispensary mistress of you yet.
Oh, no, Santa Caterina doesn't need another healer.
What time is it?
The hour before Compline.
And what day?
Oh, still today.
So, the remedy takes 6 hours. I have to write that down in my notebook.
Oh, you can't. I'll get the book for you. If I'm allowed to go to the dispensary alone, that is.
It seems you have been there anyway. Thank you, Serafina, for nursing me.
I check she's not watching, and then I slip the bottle of poppy syrup out of my pocket. I transfer half of it to an empty vial, which I keep. The bottle I return to the shelf. Then, with the wax tablet still warm against my skin, I fetch her notebook and make my excuses. The truth is, I would like to say sorry, but I can't. 3 hours later, when the convent is fast asleep, I slip out of my cell with a parcel concealed under my robe. I mark my path to the wall with a trail of stones, and when I hear his singing, I throw the package over the walls and hear its thud on the other side. The waiting is agony. Supposing someone finds us out. Madonna Abbess, I would like to make a request.
Please don't tell me you're still hoping to petition the bishop. I've told you before, he is an extremely busy man.
No, nothing of the kind. I see now that my behavior when I first arrived here was selfish and willful.
You were angry.
I was wrong. But now, with Suora Emiliana's instruction, I pray I will find my true path.
Indeed. And your request?
I would like your permission to dismiss my converser.
She does not please you.
I feel it would be better for my progress if I cleaned my cell myself. I have asked Suora Emiliana, and she agrees. I must be humble, Madonna Abbess, if I am to be worthy of his love. 3 nights later, I follow the trail of stones to the same spot beside the wall and wait in the dark. At last, the return package comes hurtling to my feet. I know he is so close, and I want to scream his name. But I mustn't. I must be clever and silent. I have barely reached my cell before the footsteps of the watch sister hit the flagstones beyond my door. I pull open the wrapping and find 2 newly forged iron keys. The teeth are clean and smooth. There is no letter, no word of love, simply the date and the time. It is a question of waiting.
In less than a week, the contagion is over. And now the convent's preparations for Carnival begin in earnest. In the kitchens, Suora Federica and her cohort of nuns struggle to produce the feast that will feed a small army of visitors. Behind closed doors, the workmen begin on the stage for the performance of Suora Scholastica's play. And during recreation hours, the cloisters are filled with nuns and novices reciting their lines. After the anxiety of the last few weeks, there is a tangible excitement in the air.
Oh, I love Carnival.
Do you, Letizia?
They say there will be even bigger floats this year. Some of us are going to try and see. Out of the high windows. Will you come?
No, not me.
And the marzipan fruits are ready.
Good.
Suora Federica chose Serafina to try one.
Did she like it?
She loved it so much she could barely swallow. They say she is so humble she even washes her own floor now. And she never speaks to anyone. She just prays. Are you all right?
Yes, thank you. I have some reading to do.
Good evening, sister.
Is someone ill?
Far from it. Thanks to you, our convent is exceedingly well. So, if you have a cloak, there's something I'd like to show you. They're setting light to the carnival bonfires. If we hurry, we will get a good view from the top of the bell tower. God has given us a wondrously clear night.
Oh, cobwebs.
Plenty.
If you mix them with honey, they are good for flesh wounds.
Flesh wounds?
That's what I read.
Then let us hope we have no need of cobwebs. No, come to the edge. Look down over the city. Well?
It's beautiful.
You see the fires? Did you ever see them as a child?
My father took me once. I was so little he had to hold me up over the crowd. And then smoke got into my eyes and I began to cry. At least I think that's what's happened. It's getting harder to remember my life out there. Did you ever see the fires?
I came to Santa Caterina when I was 6. And what one has never had, one cannot regret losing.
The sunset is moving faster now. I turn my eyes from the city I no longer know to the world I cannot forget. For there is beauty here, in the richness of the bricks, the coolness of the stone. If someone were to throw open the doors now, where would I go? Who would I be? And this is when I see a broken line of pale stones down there in the grass, moving from the edge of the wall next to the river to the path leading back to the cloisters, like a long necklace of white rose petals, lovely in its randomness. Whatever restlessness I have felt, it will pass, is passing now.
It is amazing how beauty offers sustenance to the soul as well as the eye.
Thank you, Madonna Abbess.
Oh, I only do as the Lord bids me. We should go back. Oh, I almost forgot. There's something I need to ask. It concerns the novice. I wonder if you could keep watch over her during the play tomorrow.
In the dark, I can feel the keys through the mattress and I like it. I can't eat, I can't sleep. I'm dizzy, fizzy with want, and I like that too. It reminds me of another time, when there were music lessons and waiting for each one was such a torture I could hardly breathe. Not that it is easy, fooling the magpies. You have to be clever. If you don't want to eat, you have to lift your hand to your mouth as the food reaches it, as if half of you is still praying. And I do not know why I do it, except that it is disobedience. And when I disobey, I am not one of them. Even the time in the dispensary seems far away. But I must not think about Ziwana, because when I do, I feel something that is an ache, like hunger, but not. What if they punish her when I'm gone? What if they lie her down and tread on her? Oh, dear God, let them not blame her. But prayers are no good. How can I ask your help for anything now? Well, even if I bring the world down upon their heads, there is no going back.
For the carnival concert, the parlatorio is packed. There is a sea of jewelled hairnets, starched ruffs, slashed sleeves and pinched waists, with such expanses of satin and brocade flowing around them that every time the women move, they bring their own rustling accompaniment to the music. I sit in front of them, with the few of my sisters whose talents do not lie so much in their singing voices as in their appreciation of others. Crowded at the back will be the brothers, fathers, uncles, not to mention those who have come just for the singing. It is widely said that Santa Caterina's will be one of the best carnival concerts this year. and no one is disappointed. Serafina sings like an angel. To my mind, she looks gaunt, as if she is somehow being eaten by the excitement of it all. Perhaps it is no wonder. As her final song draws to a close, she drops her eyes to the ground. If the performance of the play goes as well, and the only concerns are that one of the costumes is missing, then the convent will have delivered its finest carnival entertainment ever. Yes, the abbess has every right to look proud.
And now, dear guests, I entreat you to accept refreshments.
The screen is removed to reveal a table laden with delights, and in the middle, a glass bowl filled with glowing marzipan fruits. Families and friends surge forward to congratulate the performers. And hidden behind their masks, some of the young men are so eager to get to the front, there is some pushing and shoving along the way. When they arrive, however, they are disappointed. The songbird is already in Suora Umiliana's care.
Follow me, novices. We have other work.
Your voice was heavenly in the concert. Everyone is talking about it.
I don't know why. I just sang.
You look tired.
I have to go. Suora Emiliana is taking the novices for prayer, and after that it is my task to set the chairs and candles for the play.
Here. I saved you a marzipan strawberry. Hide it in your pocket if you like.
Thank you. That was kind, but you have it. I'm not hungry.
We will go through the back door. Follow me, please.
By the time the watch sisters have counted out the last male visitor and secured the doors, and the abbess has escorted the noblewomen into the refectory for the play, twilight has advanced. Serafina chooses a place alone on the back row and sits with her head bowed.
You won't see much back here. Shall I find you a place at the front?
Oh, no, I'm happy here. I'm just tired.
Well, if you're sure.
Quite sure. Thank you.
Welcome, dear friends and benefactors of Santa Caterina, to this, our convent play.
The curtain parts and the play begins. Even Emiliana strains her neck to get a better view. One of the younger nuns makes an ardent Santa Caterina, and although the emperor temporarily loses his beard while cross-examining her, the audience is enwrapped. I turn my head, wondering what Serafina makes of it. Maybe it will make her smile at least. But her seat is empty. The girl has gone.
It's the carnival, and the novice Serafina has disappeared.
March the 5th, 1570, the convent of Santa Caterina, Ferrara. It is 2 months since the novice Serafina was put here against her will. And now, while the sisters present our carnival play, I realize the girl is nowhere to be seen.
Serafina?
I have not been in her cell since that first night. I see her briefly as she was then, hair wild, howling for her freedom.
I'm buried alive in this tomb!
She lies very still and thin beneath her blanket. Where did it go? All that rebellion? Did it just evaporate?
Are you unwell?
I pull back the blanket and find a bundle of cloth. Sweet Jesus, what has the girl done? I'm moving fast now, though it is against the convent rules to run. And even as I come into the garden, I am remembering a broken line of stone seen from the tower, and words, questions about the storehouse by the river.
Locked?
Only the abbess and the chief converser have the keys. Has the girl taken in and used everything? By the time I reach the storehouse, I am breathless. I press my ear to the locked door. Beyond it, there will be another door, and beyond that, double doors to the river. Is there someone in there? Do I imagine that? Locked, of course. How could you possibly have got the keys? The chief converser sleeps with them under her mattress.
I dosed her with basil and eau de vie. They gave me dispensation to help.
The truth grips me like cold iron.
Ah, Suora Zuana. Lady Paula, may I introduce our beloved dispensary mistress?
I ask forgiveness for the interruption, Madonna Chiara, but I need the keys to the river storehouse.
Are we in need of supplies?
It is for one of the younger novices.
I see. Do you need help?
No, I'm fine alone.
Here. Come back, won't you, as soon as you've found what you're looking for.
The key slips into the lock and turns as I steer the door open.
Serafina?
The silence is enormous. It is as if 1,000 needle pricks are running through my body. In the darkness, everything appears as it should be, except for the fact that the door ahead of me is open. There is no noise, but there is something stronger than sound. The double doors that open onto the river are wide open, showing the dock and the old rowing boat and the water beyond, as well as a figure dressed in the missing costume for the play.
Don't come near me. Get away from the water's edge. Serafina, what are you doing?
What does it look like? I'm leaving. He's taking me away.
He? Who? Who is taking you?
He's here. He's coming any moment. I can hear his boat. Just go away.
Serafina, this is madness.
Don't move. If you move any closer, I swear I'll jump.
Listen to me. It doesn't have to be like this. At the end of the year,
I will never make it to the end of the year. You said so yourself.
But what you are doing can't work. You can't live outside. The scandal...
I don't care about the scandal. Don't you see? I'm not like you. He will look after me.
There's no one out there.
Then I will get in the boat and I will find him. I just need to loosen the rope.
Serafina, you'll drown.
I don't care. Whatever happens out there is better than the slow death in here. I know you found a way to bear it, but I can't do it, Swana. Please.
God be with you, Serafina.
Thank you.
Get hold of her! Stop her! Now!
No!
Get her off the boat! Quickly!
Get your hands off me!
Put her back into the storm!
Come on. No.
The keys! What? Give me the keys, Joanna! There. It's over. It's all over.
No! Jacopo! No!
Listen to me, girl. You could have waited out there all night and he would not have come. He left Ferrara 2 days ago.
What? No! You don't know anything about him.
On the contrary, I know a great deal. I know that he, Jacopo Bracciolini, you see, I know his name, is a very lucky young man. He has been offered a job in Parma, assistant capella master, no less, and he has gone there.
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. He loves me.
Oh, he may have said that, but what he really loved was your father's money. The truth is that God will care for you much more than any man ever will.
No, he wouldn't. Just leave me.
Believe that if you will, but believe this also. For the welfare of your family and this convent, what happened tonight never took place. Is that clear?
No!
I must return to the refectory. You will have to get her back to her cell on your own. Can you do that?
Yes.
Good. We will talk of this later.
Serafina, what are you doing? What have you got there? No, don't drink it.
Too late. All gone.
What was it? Poppy syrup.
It's what they give people before they kill them. Isn't that what you said?
Oh, Heavenly Father, how much did you drink? Oh, my sweet child. Can you help me? Walk with me.
I think it was enough not to feel pain. I hope it was.
Shortly afterwards, the abbess announces there will be no service of matins that night. After such wondrous performances, her flock has earned a rest, she says. And so, as the convent slides into sleep, we meet again, the abbess and I, in a corner cell. There she holds open a young girl's mouth, and I pour inside it a draught of poison made with white hellebore root. It does not take long for the first spasm to hit.
O God, rebuke me not in thine indignation, neither chasten me in thy watch, for I am...
The bowls fill and refill, and as the diarrhea starts, the stench becomes unbearable. We strip her down to her shift, so she will soil herself as little as possible, and we wrap her hair in a piece of material to keep it from falling over her face. Somewhere towards the end of the night, the abbess leaves.
I will have to appear at Louds, or there will be talk. But first I will return the stolen costume to the props cupboard, and then I must wash and dress. Listen to that rain. Carnival is over, and our Lord is washing the streets clean. Tomorrow, it will be Lent.
Don't be frightened, Serafina. Remember how I said that sometimes we must use one poison to cure another? This will not last forever.
What I do not say, what I do not have the words for, is that other things are more permanent. For the truth is, this 16-year-old girl lying in front of me is in love and imprisoned against her will. That is the truth. And what remedy is there for that? Oh, forgive me, Lord, for not seeing what was in front of my eyes, for not seeing her despair. Forgive me, and let this child live.
Suor Zuana, the abbess has given me permission to say prayers.
She's sleeping.
Oh, I had no idea her fit was so serious. She's dying.
No, she will wake soon. I know she will.
Do not despair. You have done all that could be asked of you. There comes a point where you must give it up to God.
I don't want her to die.
Let us pray together.
It was too much. If not the poppy syrup, then the hellebore. I gave her too much. Oh, God help me. I sit at her side long after Suora Umiliana has gone. Later that night, I roll the child on her side, as my father would have done, in case she wakes and vomits, and close her cell door gently behind me. I return to the dispensary for Angelica root, so that I can keep going. The room is clean, the floor washed. Life goes on. And the very thought that life does this and leaves people behind brings tears, a rush of tears streaming down my face. I must get back to her. It is only when I cross the cloisters and see the door of her cell wide open that my heart begins to pound. I forget the rules and run.
See, oh yes, you can see him. I know you can. He's come to welcome you back.
Suora Magdalena.
See how he pleads for you. If you open your eyes, he will be there.
Suora Magdalena.
No, not yet. I'm with the child. See, she is better.
She's sick, very sick. She can't hear.
No. Her eyes open. She's awake. See what he has done for her.
Oh, Serafina. Oh, welcome.
He has been waiting for you to find him. He has been waiting so long.
I heard voices. Is she dead?
See, I said he would come.
Sweet Lord Jesus, Suora Magdalena has brought her back to us. Help the girl sit up. She's trying to speak.
Oh, I have been in the depth of hell. Roasted, grilled, sliced and diced into bleeding bits. And all around me, oh sweet Lord, women like me everywhere. Flesh and pulp and silent screams. But it is over now, the pain. The pain has gone.
If you open your eyes, he will be here.
But he is not here. He did not come. With his full lips and his long curling hair and his soft, soft skin, he went to Parma.
He cares for you. He will not leave you. Open your eyes and let him in. See how his poor feet bleed.
I see light. I feel it. She is right. The face I know has gone, and I see another. And it is like the face above the altar. He is coming closer, bathed in light. Yes, I see that. A beautiful head pierced with little ruby wounds.
He has sent me to wake you, child. Oh, he cares so much.
This he will not leave me. He would climb across and hang in an agony of eternity, waiting. This he loves me.
Child, can you hear us? Help her to sit.
See, he is here.
Please, don't crowd the girl.
I said he would come.
She opens her mouth. She speaks.
I saw him. Yes. I do think I saw him.
(1570), the convent of Santa Caterina, Ferrara. It is the first week of Lent. The novice, Serafina, has failed to escape and failed to kill herself. And now she sleeps through days and nights. Meanwhile, the rain does not let up, and from the kitchens comes the aroma of boiling vegetables. It is time for quiet contemplation.
They say she has asked to take confession.
Who?
The novice, Serafina. Father Romero has been sent for. They say she is not eating.
Has no one told her novices are not required to fast during Lent?
Suor Emiliano is with her every day. Do you think...
What?
Do you think she saw him? The Lord?
Is that what they are also saying?
They are calling it a miracle.
When I visit Suora Magdalena, she lies like a corpse on her pallet. How could it be that this wraith found the strength to get up and walk to Serafina's cell? Well, it is gone now. Whatever she sees behind her closed eyelids, I pray it is beautiful. There is nothing left for her here. Inside Serafina's cell, there is more to celebrate. The girl is asleep between clean sheets. Her body is washed and her hair flowing around her. There is certainly a stillness here, but whether it comes from the end of physical suffering or something more, I could not say. I bow my head. O Lord. But before I have found the words, the bell is ringing for the first chapter of Lent. The room is full to capacity. There is a lot to discuss.
In the last days, I have received many letters from guests and benefactors thanking us for our hospitality and entertainment during Carnival. To read them all would spark a contagion of pride that would take another period of Lent to address. Before we move on, we should pay tribute to a sister to whom we owe our thanks. Without the care of our dispensary mistress in these last few nights, it is likely that we would have lost our youngest novice to a sudden, dreadful fit. The art of healing is one of our Lord's greatest gifts, and Suora Zoana's expertise and devotion enriches all our lives. And now the rota for Lent fasting.
Madonna Chiara, if I may.
Yes, Suora Emiliana?
Before we move on, we should surely mark another wonder. I speak of the arrival of Suora Magdalena in the novice's cell, and the miracle of the girl's recovery. For those of us who saw it, it was as if our Lord Jesus Christ himself was present.
If I remember correctly, Suora Emiliana, you did not experience any vision yourself.
I heard the girl say that she had seen him.
But you, I repeat, did not.
I did not.
And those other sisters who were present afterwards, Is there anyone who saw anything? Thank you, all of you, and particularly you, Suora Emiliana, for introducing the delicate matter of Suora Magdalena. As you all know, it has long been her wish to be left alone to serve God. However, as you point out, in visiting the novice, she has of her own accord broken that vow, in light of which I believe we must transfer her to the infirmary, where Suora Zuana can ease her passage into God's hands.
Then surely she could also be allowed to attend Mass and receive the host.
In chapel. She is too frail.
There are many of us here who would happily carry her.
Suora Umiliana, once again you have spoken my thoughts aloud. Only this morning I asked Father Romero to visit our dear sister after hearing the confession of the novice. Alas, he found her too unconscious to receive the host. Suora Zuana, would you take over her care in the infirmary?
If it were the wish of the convent, I would be honoured.
Then let us put it to the vote.
To look at her now, you'd think she was enjoying herself. She could run a state if she chose. One by one, the choir nuns come up to the front, and with their backs to the rest of the room, pick out a small wooden ball from the bucket, white for yes, black for no, and drop it through a hole in the voting box. The balls are counted, and the motion is declared carried. But for the first time since the abbess's election, the margin is narrow.
I am empty, so empty, scraped, scourged, and clean. And now there is nothing. My head is as light and empty as my body, and there is dizziness, like holding on to a high note when all your breath is gone and the music throbs inside you. At least when you're empty, the pain stops. I open my eyes, and she is sitting at my bedside.
Serafina, praise be to God for your recovery.
Praise be to God.
I have brought you fresh soup and bread.
I am not hungry.
You must eat.
I can't. I am given penance, confinement and bread and water for 2 weeks. Do you think it's enough for what I did?
It is not for me to say. It is not healthy to starve yourself after such violent sickness.
Suora Magdalena has not eaten for years.
She just eats very little, so that over the years her body has grown used to it. But I think she is not someone you should emulate right now.
That is not what Suora Emiliana says.
Serafina, listen to me. The dose I gave you to counteract the poppy syrup was not small. You will feel strange for a while.
I did see things. Terrible things.
It was the drug.
Have you ever seen such things?
I have.
And wondrous ones, too.
Yes, in a way.
But you have never seen him?
No.
Why not? You are a good nun.
No.
Yes, you are. You are very good.
Well, maybe there are many levels of goodness.
She has seen him, and she was a peasant. Was she born holy, or was it the fasting? Is that how she did it?
I don't know.
I think I saw him. Just for a moment.
It is possible that this too was the drug, Serafina.
If I saw him, maybe it would be all right to live and die here.
I think our Lord is always here, even if we do not directly see him. Please, you must eat.
I'm not hungry.
I thought I'd find you here.
Oh, Madonna Chiara.
Don't get up. I'm come to talk to you about the novice.
You don't have to.
You deserve to know. The girl's father warned me that his daughter had always been clever and full of passion. A marriage had been arranged, but the girl's volatility drove her prospective husband to prefer the quieter charms of her younger sister.
And the young man, the music teacher, did the father mention him?
No, fortunately, by then I had other sources of information. It seems it was a considerable attachment. When the family found out there were violent scenes...
Violent?
I believe the girl was beaten, and the young man instantly dismissed. It seems, however, that the couple had already agreed he would follow her. Their plan was that he would sing at night outside the convent walls.
Of course. the singer.
And she would go to him. She made an imprint of the keys to the storehouse, threw it over the wall one night, and 3 nights later, he returned her 2 perfect keys.
It is a great deal to have discovered.
In a good family, there's always someone who knows how to find things out. And an impoverished music teacher in a foreign city warms to friends who open their purses.
And did those friends find him his post at Parma?
In a manner of speaking, yes. I would have told you this before, but I did not want to compromise your relationship with the girl.
I still don't understand why he was so quick to leave her.
Such young men do not care for anything but their pleasure. We must thank God that he saw fit to let you save the girl.
So, what happens now?
She will take the veil and in time become a valued sister of the convent. There will be no further rebellion.
All the same, I'm worried about her fasting.
And I'm worried that she's taking up too much of the convent's time. Suora Emiliana will tend to her needs now, not you.
Yes.
These are difficult times. Our bishop is as yet only a moderate reformer, but he's open to entreaties. It is essential that we give him no cause for concern. It will not help if a visionary nun is found wandering about the convent instead of lying safe in the dispensary.
Are you asking me to restrain Suora Magdalena?
I'm sure that under your care, no such thing would be necessary. Oh, it's turned cold.
Later that same evening, we lift the old woman from her pallet and carry her on a stretcher to the infirmary. How much deception is permitted in the pursuit of peace? I sit all night by her bedside, watching her sleep, and when I cannot be with her, Letizia takes my place. There will be no restraints here. So time passes again, and on the surface at least, convent life returns to normal.
You have been given a great gift in fasting penance, and you must treasure it. As the body grows thin, so by as much the soul waxes fat. Hoard your hunger, feel the emptiness.
My hunger curls inside me like a great tapeworm. It is with me every moment and wipes out all feeling. There is just me now, and this ache for food I will not eat. I am too big, too full. I must be emptier and smaller, and then I will find him.
Fill me with emptiness, for you are my only food, my only sustenance. Purge me so I will be ready for you. Wait for the host alone.
There is nothing else to long for. I must be purged. I must be pure. And I have never felt so consumed, and yet so full of air.
On the third Sunday after Lent, and after 2 weeks of confinement, the novice Serafina is given leave to attend Mass and take communion. I have not met with her in all this time, and what I see now comes as a shock. It is true that in readiness for the host I have not eaten since last night, but I at least can walk. Serafina is so starved she can barely move her feet. Installed in her choir seat, she looks small, dull, and emptied. Where is the girl I knew? Above the altar hangs the body of Christ from the crucifix. I study the trickle of blood that unfurls like a scarlet ribbon from his side. Will I always feel this need to heal him? As if in answer to my thoughts, I would swear I see him tremble. I must be more tired than I thought. And now comes communion. We kneel at the altar like hungry birds, opening our mouths in anticipation. O Zoana, empty your mind of words. Let him in. I return to my place as Umiliana leads her novices to the altar. So I do not see exactly how it happens. Whether it is as the novice Serafina receives communion, or whether the priest has moved to the next girl. But what is certain is that there is a noise, a crack, a splitting open. and suddenly everyone is wailing and screaming, so that it feels as if the beginning of the end of the world might be nigh, right here in the convent chapel. April the 2nd, 1570, the convent of Santa Caterina, Ferrara. There is a noise, a crack, a splitting open. And suddenly everyone is wailing and screaming, so that it feels as if the beginning of the end of the world might be nigh, right here in the convent chapel. Above our heads, the left hand of Christ has pulled away from the horizontal bar of the crucifix. For a second, it is as if his whole body might tear itself off the wood, but the right hand and feet remain anchored so that he remains hanging. His left arm stuck out into the air, the nail still embedded in his palm.
Sisters, sisters, be calm. There is no danger. One of the nails of the crucifix has come loose. Return to your cells, all of you. Suora Umiliana, will you guide the novices out of the chapel? Suora Umiliana...
Yet even as she speaks, the chapel door is opening, and the figure of Letizia stands at the threshold. I do not need to see her face to know what is coming.
Can someone come? Please? Suora Zuana. Sister Magdalena is dead.
We look to the abbess for guidance. And in that moment, right behind her, and with no noise or fuss, the novice Serafina closes her eyes and slides in a heap to the floor.
Suora Umiliana, get off your knees.
He is here. The Lord is here.
Termites.
2 days after the statue of Christ lunges forward from the crucifix in the chapel, the abbess calls a chapter meeting.
I beg your pardon. Termites?
The carpenters say large amounts of the wood had been eaten away around the iron fixings on the left hand and the back of the body. They believe this has been going on for decades. Termites.
But termites are crawling insects. How would they get up there?
At certain times in their life cycle, Suora Umiliana, they have the ability to fly.
Well, they have had 100 years to do such a thing. Yet the moment it happens is also the moment of Suora Magdalena, our most holy sister's death.
Well, no one can argue with that. Just as there seems no point in remarking that after 14 days of fasting, it was certainly the lack of food that made the novice Serafina pass out at the same moment. Even I am beginning to doubt what I know. For the truth is that the last few days have been hectic and rumours move like wind. With the chapel now invaded by workmen, Suora Magdalena's body has not been laid out in front of the altar, and despite a protracted audience with Suora Umiliana, the burial has taken place 24 hours later, a simple and moving service, but clearly not the end.
I'm not sure I understand your meaning, Umiliana.
What I am saying, Madonna Abbess, is that the taking of the soul of our dear Suora Magdalena at the same moment as the falling of the cross is most surely a sign.
A sign?
I believe we are being told that there is not enough devotion in this convent.
And yet I see a room filled with nuns who celebrate God with heart and soul.
There are those who would disagree.
Really? Would they like to speak?
I am talking about the good fathers of Trent, who might find all manner of faults with the convent of Santa Caterina. This is a sign for us to mend our ways.
Signs. They are such a rich language. Yes, God's plan is wondrous indeed. What the carpenter has discovered is that not only was the left hand of our dear Christ eaten away, but the right hand even more badly so. What he cannot understand is how the sculpture held up at all. And had it fallen, we would now be mourning the loss not only of Suora Magdalena, but also one or more of our sweetest novices, not to mention Suora Umiliana herself. That to me is the true sign here. Far from damned, we were chosen to be saved.
A deep silence falls over the room. We are entering uncharted waters now, and with that comes a taste of excitement as well as fear. Meanwhile, Serafina, sweet, saved Serafina, stares out at the room as if she is seeing none of it. Emptiness is a place where one can get lost as well as found. That child needs food.
I thought I would find you here.
Suora is better. Do you not have visitors? I hear the parlatorio is busy today.
It's my little dog. He's sick. Can you help him?
I'm afraid he's beyond my help. There is a tumour here. You feel it?
Oh, I knew it. Even our pets are sick. Why is God punishing us so?
What do you mean, sister?
Felicita says there is a convent in Siena where the inspectors took away the sisters' dogs and threw them into the river.
I can't believe they would do such a thing.
She kicked my dog. I saw it. Just because they can live without comfort, she and Emiliana, they think everyone should be the same. What about the girl?
Which girl?
The novice, Serafina. They are saying that Suora Magdalena passed her powers onto her when she died. That was why the cross did not fall on her, and why she fainted. God has chosen her. She is a living saint.
Who is saying such a thing?
Oh, everyone. So would you talk to her?
Suora is better. I am truly sorry, but there is nothing she nor any of us can do. Your dog is dying. It's the way of nature.
I don't want him to go. I'm frightened.
I know, but I can give him something to make him comfortable, and that is a good thing.
Suora Zoana, you have a visitor.
Me?
The watch sister says she's the wife of one of your father's pupils. You have met before, she says.
Falling crucifixes, ailing dogs, living saints, and now a visitor for a nun who knows no one. These are indeed strange times.
Thank you for seeing me.
Forgive me. Do we know each other?
Not exactly. My husband is an apothecary. He knew your father. But I have to speak to you. Late one night, a few weeks ago, he found a young man near the river. He had been injured. Badly injured. Someone had cut his throat and left him for dead. My husband carried him back to our house. We thought he would die, but we have used case-wort and yarrow on his wounds, and he has begun to recover.
You both helped?
My husband and I... We have no children, and I am cheaper than an assistant.
Do you like the work?
Yes, I do.
And why have you come to me?
The young man told us that the men who tried to kill him had been his friends. He was a stranger here, but he is afraid to speak because they are from noble families, whereas he is a singing teacher from Milan.
No!
Though after his injuries, I doubt he will sing again.
Did he tell you his name?
Jacopo Bracciolini. Please, don't get up. He has written a letter. It is for a novice here called Serafina.
No, I don't want to know. The novice has taken vows and will soon take others. She is not allowed to receive letters.
Please, this is a good man. I have nursed him. He only wants to say goodbye to her. He is going away.
It would be breaking all the convent rules.
He will never trouble her again.
Why me? Why do you come to me?
Because he knows you are good and kind.
He doesn't know me.
The girl has told him in a letter, and they're right. I wish I had known your father. My husband thought the world of him.
Is this the moment that I decide? I don't know. Or does my body make the decision for me? Let us pray. Give me your hand. Dear God, look down upon your servant. Her fingers are chapped, like mine. It is all I have ever wanted. Someone to talk to about healing. She releases her grip on the letter, and I take it. Amen.
I'd better go.
Oh, tell your husband to try honey and cobwebs mixed with egg whites on the neck and face wounds. It will help the scarring.
Thank you.
I sit, the letter under my hand. The room is full, but it is as if I am alone. So did the abbess know all along that instead of a job at Parma, there was only the prospect of a corpse pumping blood into the river? If that is the case, I have never really known her. And this is when my eye is caught by a girl, a small, pretty thing, visiting her auntie in the convent. Oh, too pretty surely to be the next nun of the family. And yet, Given an attack of the pox or some slowness of mind, there is no saying who they will lock away. I slip the letter inside my sleeve and stand. Once in my cell, I pray to God and break the seal.
Suora Zoana.
I'm sorry, I didn't realise.
Suora Umiliana and I were just coming to an end.
Perhaps I should come back later?
No, I'd rather we talk.
I must hasten to my novices.
What does she want us to do? Drive nails into our own hands? In one convent, the parlatorio has been redesigned as a prison, and the nuns can only see their families through iron grills. Is that what she wants?
What did she say?
That God had given her the courage to speak her mind, and that she can, or rather will, no longer be silent, though I cannot recall when she was ever silent, with or without his intercession.
Perhaps she feels there are more who agree with her now.
More? How many?
I don't know. It's a feeling.
How much is this to do with the girl, do you think?
The girl?
Oh, don't look so naive. Do you think she's eating on the sly?
No, I think she is ill with hunger.
I made a grave mistake leaving her so much with Suora Umiliana. Though at the time you were... Well, we've come too far for her to die on us now. You'll just have to get her eating again.
I think it would do her good to have some news of her lover. It might help her despair.
From what I hear, he is well enough, singing his heart out in Parma with a bevy of pretty girls on his arm.
So you have no fear that he might try to come back when she takes her vows?
Of course not.
Then maybe you should. Because he isn't dead.
Dead? Of course he isn't dead.
Although the knife wounds to his face and throat might make it hard for him to take up his post in Parma, if indeed it were ever offered.
Maybe it isn't Umiliana I should fear after all.
I had a visitor today.
I heard. Who was she?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
What? Do your rules now squeeze harder than Umiliana's?
Sometimes one does not have control over what one unleashes. What happened to the young man was not what I wished.
Do I have your permission to tell the novice that he did not desert her? She needs to know this.
I cannot allow it.
And what if she starves herself to death? He won't keep her dowry.
We shall just have to hope she takes her vows first. Oh, Zuana, do you know me so little? The battle we are fighting now is not just for the honour of the convent. If Umiliana wins, if she creates enough noise to bring the inspectors in, do you know what they will do? Once they've walled us up and stripped away our income and taken away our instruments and banned our plays, they will come to you, you who have found such unexpected sanctuary within these walls. They will break the bottles in your dispensary and take away every book in your library, and after that they will find the ones you've hidden in your chest. That is what is at stake here.
I don't understand. How can it be acceptable to so offend God in order to serve him?
I am still the abbess of this convent, and until I am not, you must obey me, or I will impose penance on you, as I have already been forced to do on Umiliana.
She will do penance?
She left me no choice.
And Serafina?
She is simply another young girl who did not want to become a nun. The world is full of them. That is the end.
April the 10th, 1570, the convent of Santa Caterina, Ferrara. At the end of the week, Suora Umiliana accepts only scraps for supper, with a generous layer of wormwood sprinkled on top. Afterwards, she kneels at the feet of the abbess, before slowly taking her place in the doorway. The abbess brings her left foot to rest on Umiliana's robe, while carefully avoiding her flesh. We follow her lead, and while I know that as penance goes it is a painless business, the lines have clearly been drawn. That night I cannot settle. I do not know why Serafina means so much to me. Am I willing to risk bringing down the convent to help her? The abbess is right. She is simply another young girl who did not want to be a nun. The world is full of them. Daughters who are too old, too ugly, too stupid, too smart. Burial alive, it is the way things are. I hide a candle under my robe and steal out of my cell, another sin of disobedience.
Serafina, let's get you into bed.
I am praying.
You're not on your knees.
If you are humble enough, he will hear you.
What have you eaten today?
Leave me alone.
Your penance is over, child. You are ill.
I am fasting.
No, you are starving yourself. That is not the same thing.
What would you know about it? You have never seen him.
You are right. I haven't. But I know that without food a person dies.
Well, I have seen him. And I will see him again. Suora Emiliana says he will come if I make myself pure. If he doesn't come, it is because I am not empty enough.
And what about using your voice to praise him? Or your work in the dispensary?
In a good convent there will be no need of medicines, for God will take care of us.
Where are you, Serafina? Where did it go? All that fire?
I told you. I don't feel anything.
I don't believe that is true. I think you are trying not to feel anything because it hurts so much. I think that is why you have stopped eating. But it won't help.
I don't want to hear this.
No one can live without sustenance, Serafina. And so, I have something for you.
I slip from my pocket his letter of love.
My dearest Isabetta.
The writing is dense, as if he has put his heart into every stroke.
Please, for the sake of what was once, listen to me.
He tells of the attack, of how he almost died. He would never willingly have deserted her. Now he will travel south, he tells her. In all my life, I have never read such a letter.
I will never love nor marry another. This is my promise I made to God if he would let me live, and it will be my pleasure to keep it. I remain forever your own, Jacopo.
The silence in the cell grows. She lies still with her face to the wall, but somewhere inside her there is movement, as if she is rising through dark water. I take a bottle of eau-de-vie and a small chunk of bread.
He did not desert me.
He did not.
He loved me.
He still does. Will you eat?
I can't. I mustn't.
Isabetta.
No, that's not my name.
Isabetta, I may not be a nun who sees visions, but this I do know. God is as much in life as he is in death. Starving yourself won't bring you to him.
You're wrong. Suora Emiliana says...
Suora Emiliana is not to be trusted. She is looking to take over the convent by mounting an attack on the abbess, and your starving purity is most helpful to her. If you had eaten more and had your wits about you, you of all people would have seen that.
You're just like her.
Emiliana?
The abbess. Everyone knows you're her favourite.
Well, what I'm about to do now may seriously alter that. Isabetta, are you listening? There is someone outside these walls who cares for you deeply, who has risked a great deal to get in touch with you. Don't you think he deserves an answer?
How can I? I am in prison and he is half dead.
Shush. Look at the letter. See? There's an address. He wants you to reply.
The girl pulls herself up and studies the page. She brings the paper to her nose as if drinking in the smell of... what? Does a man's smell come through his handwriting? I will never know.
Here, eat, Isabetta. It is the only way.
No, I can't.
Oh, but you can.
At last she takes it, moving it slowly towards her mouth, but no further. The air is charged with the conflict, words from without and the will from within. How does this half-starved girl know any more which is the true voice?
Good girl. Take the food. It is the only way.
And now the tears come, running silently down her cheeks, as if eating must be the saddest thing on earth.
Oh, you are doing fine. Good, good girl. Not too fast. Here. Drink something. Good. Good. Now, rest a bit.
I'm scared.
There is nothing to be scared of.
Suora Emiliana will damn me, and the abbess will hate me, and I will still die in here while he is out there. Oh, it's true, isn't it? How else can it be?
Let me look at the letter again. Yes. It seems to me... Yes, you have missed the proposal of marriage.
What? Marriage?
A man who has promised to God he will not marry any other must know the woman he wants to spend his life with. And you want that too, don't you, Isabetta? Now, eat.
Every night she comes, and every night I sit here in front of a mountain of food that I do not want, and I want to scream at it, and I want to eat it, and I want to spit it out all over her, except that she is here, calling me softly. And each mouthful is like chewing raw, fat flesh still throbbing with life on my tongue. Each mouthful is like fighting. And even as I lift it up to my lips, I can hear her voice coming out of my head as if it is mine.
Don't eat, Serafina.
Eat, Isabetta.
And I must not eat. It is wrong to eat. I will not. I cannot give up.
Remember the letter. Dearest Isabetta, I did not nor ever would willingly desert you. Eat, good girl.
And sometimes I can almost remember. I can almost go back there. His face, his touch, his golden hair, the echo of his voice.
I will never love nor marry another. That is the promise I made to God. You are doing so well.
After the first few days, the cramps set in. And it's as if my entrails are biting back at me. Then come the stones crawling inside my guts. Oh, I am hideous. Fat and hideous. How can any man love me?
I'm giving you Senna, the great healer. It can move the bowels of a horse. But you have to be clever, Isabetta. Do you hear me? No one must suspect.
On the 6th morning at Louds, the pain is so sharp I almost pass out. I regain my balance. But Emiliana nods with a look of wild excitement in her eye. Yes, I need to be clever.
Were you in pain? What did you feel in the chapel this morning?
An emptiness.
Good. Did you hear anything? A voice? A rushing in your ears?
It was like an echo.
An echo?
And I couldn't see.
What did you see?
I saw flashes of light.
Yes. And then?
I don't know. A face.
A face?
And tears, yes. Such tears. Oh, help me, how I long for him.
Pray, Serafina, when you are filled with emptiness, he will come. The pain you had today is a sign. The hour of matins is the best time, and soon...
Oh, will it be soon?
The great crucifix has been repaired and will be rehung within the week. All you have to do is welcome him. You are ready. The convent is ready. It is time, Serafina, for him.
After 2 weeks, her face begins to change. There is even a touch of colour in her cheeks. We must be careful of that. I pay Suora Apollonia a visit and ask for some of her white powder. Go carefully. Emiliana can spot makeup from halfway across the choir stalls.
And is this the other?
You remember the proportions for the water?
Yes.
It is vital that you go ahead only if and when you have the sign. Do you understand? When I bring my hand to my head.
What if you're not there?
Then you must take my absence as the sign. Here. You will need this too. Careful with the blade.
I peeled the fig wort for the bishop with this. Do you think I will need it?
I don't know. She will need to see that you have the will to carry it further. You're sure you can do this?
I hate her. Of course I can. And anyway, it can hardly hurt more than my gut.
Then tomorrow morning I will go to the abbess. Madonna Chiara, I have come to confess my disobedience. Against your wishes, I have been visiting the novice at night. And in doing so, I have broken the great silence repeatedly.
Maybe you should tell me something I don't know. How much is she putting into her stomach, for instance? She looked half dead at Louds this morning.
That, I believe, was constipation. The fast is ended, and with it Emiliana's influence over her.
I'm glad to hear it.
Madonna Chiara, I would give anything to protect this convent. The novice, too, is loyal to you. But if we help Serafina, she will reject the novice mistress.
And what exactly is this help she needs?
Help to leave this place and start a life with that young man somewhere a long way from here. There are things we could do.
Oh, I could hold the door open myself. Or perhaps I could let you petition the bishop so the shame can bring an inspection down upon us. Tell me, has your father prescribed this remedy from the grave?
Madonna Abbess, I love this convent as much as you do, and I want to protect it.
Be quiet. Your audience is finished. Your penance...
Madonna Chiara...
You will not interrupt me again. You are confined to your cell. This business stops here.
By the end of the day, I know something has happened. Zuana has not attended Sext or Vespers or Compline, and without her, I'm afraid. In chapel, the abbess stands tall and firm, as if nothing is out of place. How much do I hate her for what she's done? Well, when it comes to getting what you want, she's not the only one with a knife. I return to my cell like a good nun, and begin to mix the granules. And then...
Deo gratias.
This need not disturb you, Madonna Abbess. I will see to the novice.
You do not run this convent yet. Go to your cell. So, Serafina, once again you break the great silence. Turn and face me, girl. What have you done to yourself?
Madonna Chiara, I was put in this convent against my will. I mean you no harm, and if you let me go, I swear I will keep quiet until my dying day. But you see this blood dripping from my hands. If I am forced to stay here, I promise you, this convent will not survive.
April the 26th, 1570, the convent of Santa Caterina, Ferrara.
Suora Zuana, you are called to see the abbess.
I have been waiting for this. I have not slept all night.
The abbess wants to see you in the chapel.
Why she is here is immediately obvious. On the flagstones beneath the altar lies the newly repaired crucifix, ready to be lifted up into place. She lies prostrate on the ground, her body reaching out towards him. It is such a private moment of devotion that I wonder if I should be here.
Sit, Zuana. I will be with you in a moment.
Well, maybe not so private after all.
So, look at him. They have cleaned Christ's body as well as mending it. When I first came here as a child, the story was that the sculptor had modelled him on his own son who died in a brawl. I used to wonder how it was that the handsome young man's body had become that of Christ. We nuns are wondrously adept at seeing what we believe, even when it is not there. Well, you and I are here to negotiate, are we not?
In front of...
Oh, I would not like it to be thought that we hid anything from him.
And so I tell her, first of the disease and then of the remedy. For her part, the abbess listens well, never once taking her eyes from my face.
Of course, it's clever. I would expect nothing else. Though what you suggest is not so much a remedy as blackmail.
The girl wishes you no harm.
Is that so? So tell me, this potion you have in mind, have you used it before?
It is not possible to try it on oneself, but I have studied a number of sources. There's a recipe in one of my father's books.
Ah, his books. So how will the young music teacher know what to do?
She will send him a letter dictated by me, telling him what to do.
And what if something goes wrong? If she dies?
She will not die. And if she does, her secrets will die with her.
You have indeed thought of it all. There is only one drawback. It is clear what the convent will lose, but as to what we might gain, on this point I am somewhat hazy.
But by the time I have finished, the abbess is convinced. Now at last the ingredients can be mixed together. There must be no mistakes. The girl writes to Jacopo, and I take her letter not to the censor, but the abbess.
I will dispatch it privately. The messenger will wait to return with an immediate answer.
And it comes.
Tomorrow I will pay a visit to the sewing room to ensure the wedding trousseau will be packed and ready by the end of the week. While you, Zuana, had better check you understand this potion of yours.
For these few days, Isabetta does nothing. She no longer bothers to conceal the food she is not eating. She sings and prays ostentatiously, and thanks to Apollonia's powder, trots like a chalk-white lamb in the footsteps of Umiliana. The crucifix is mounted for Palm Sunday. It is almost time.
I have prayed for this moment from the day I was born. I have burned with the love of Jesus. And yet, until now, there has always been something lacking. I have never felt it. The touch of ecstasy. And when you love someone so much, it is hard never to be worthy enough. But now, through the girl, I see this is my path. He has chosen it for me, and I will take it. I must bring her to him, and he will cleanse us with his love. He is here, and I will make his presence felt. Except that Matins passes, and he does not.
Madonna Abbess, as fasting is not compulsory for novices, I would like to ask this chapter meeting if those who are doing so might be allowed to eat normally again before Easter Sunday.
While I appreciate your concerns, Suora Zuana, this is surely more the business of the novice mistress.
The only fasting done by a novice was in response to an imposed penance, and has been over for some time. If there was any danger, I would have noticed.
Indeed. The girl has been constantly in Suora Umiliana's care, and we have the greatest faith in her judgment.
He's here!
Whatever is the matter?
Oh, sweet Jesus! It is happening!
The girl lifts her hands above her head, exposing 2 gory palms. Then she grabs her skirts and lifts them high to reveal feet dotted with blood. She starts to jump and dance as if she is being tortured.
What have you done? Novice Serafina, what is this?
She told me he would come.
Who told you this?
She told me to starve myself and he would come. See, Suora Emiliana, I did what you said and he came. Christ's wounds are upon me. But loving Jesus, why does it hurt so much?
The girl shakes her hands and dances so that blood splatters around the room until she's caught by the abbess and the braver nuns. She continues to spit and struggle as they pin her to the ground. Umiliana stands transfixed, a look on her face of pale incomprehension that turns to something else as an object clatters to the floor from the inside of the novice's habit and is picked up by the abbess.
Who has given the girl this knife?
My herb knife. She must have taken it when I was ill.
Suora Zuana, take her to the infirmary and put restraints on her. Come back when you can.
Please. Can I eat now? I'm so hungry. Please.
I always knew she would come to no good. But imagine Suora Emiliana being so fooled. It does not look very good for her.
You can go now. I will give the girl a draught to make sure she sleeps. You did well.
Oh, my hands are burning.
You must lie quietly. I'll bring you bandages and something for the pain.
I'm frightened.
I know, but you have to trust me. And now I must report back to them in chapter.
Dear sisters, we have indeed been subject to a most dreadful storm. Ah, Suora Zuana, how is the girl?
She has wounded herself severely with a knife. I'm afraid it's not the first time. She's pitifully undernourished.
Which, of course, may well have contributed to her madness.
I believe so.
Madonna Abbess, if I could just...
Please sit, sister. We're living in turbulent times. These past few weeks I've spent many nights in prayer asking God for his advice. And now he has answered me. What we have been living through over the past 3 months is the performance of a mad young woman who has dedicated her life to deception rather than piety. You will, I know, feel the pain of what she has done more acutely than any of us, Suora Umiliana. You gave her so much of your time and instruction.
I feel I must speak. I am to blame for this.
No. If there is any blame, it will fall on my shoulders. Please, please, dear sister, sit and rest yourself.
Madonna Abbess.
You have permission to speak.
What are we to do with the novice now?
My dear Suora Zuana, every sister in this convent knows that you will do whatever you can. The rest is up to God.
Next morning, it is Letizia who finds the novice without any sign of life. There is no public laying out. It is the abbess's wish that the convent returns to normal life as soon as possible, and no one now is going to challenge her.
Our abbess has kindly granted me permission to say farewell.
There is something broken about her as we kneel. After what feels like hours of prayer, she eventually rises to her feet and makes her way in silence to the door. Suora Umiliana.
Yes.
You told me once that you wished you had been my novice mistress.
A lot has happened since I spoke those words.
I would like to come to you sometimes. I would like to learn how I might reach closer to God.
You should not come to me. I am not worthy.
I believe you could help.
I will do my best.
Later that evening, when the nuns have dispersed for private prayer, the abbess and I meet. It is easy to carry the body of the girl to the trousseau chest.
How is her pulse?
Steady enough, though faint.
Is that right?
If my father's observations are correct, she should be conscious again in another few hours. I pray I gave her the right amount.
We must close the lid. But first, I want to give her this.
What is it?
My jeweled crucifix. Rich enough to buy the beginnings of a new life.
She will thank you for it.
I'm not so sure. Now, how are we going to weight down this empty coffin?
I bring from the dispensary an armful of books.
Oh, we are both sacrificing jewels, it seems.
Many of the remedies I have tried and memorized.
Perhaps it will be wise for you to memorize more.
You mean the church inspectors will be coming after all?
I don't know for certain. Her leaving will steady us for a while, but it will happen. If it is not this bishop, it will be the next. I'm sorry. But come, we'd better finish. You will keep vigil here while I supervise the removal of the trousseau chest to the outer chamber of the storehouse. God be with you, Suora Zuana.
And you, Madonna Chiara. Later that night, I steal out of my cell to the river storehouse. The end is close. Hush. I'm here. I thought... The wash sister was a tiger tonight. Here, drink this, eau de vie. Just a few sips. I have put some more in a bag for you. Where's the abbess's crucifix? Now you must put this in the bag too. Quickly, quickly, Isabetta. Now, can you walk?
Oh, God, supposing he's not there.
You must hold the lantern while I unlock the door. Can you do that?
Supposing I'm not a good wife.
He is here. Oh, Isabetta, quick! A small boat docks, and a young man climbs onto the deck. A jagged, dark scar runs the length of his face. Isabetta stands, frozen to the spot. So frozen that in the end there is nothing for it but to reach out and push her. They stop when there is still space between them. At last, he offers his hand into the air, and she lifts her bandaged palms to meet it. The moment seems to last forever.
Oh, you must go. Go, now. Yes, go. There's no time.
Serafina turns and smiles, a brief smile, and then he helps her down. He rows her into the Black River until the little boat is eaten by the darkness. I pray for their new life. I pray for my sisters. I pray for those in the city, those who are alive and those who are dead. Close your eyes, empty your thoughts. In silence, the convent sleeps.